Yo, I got to call Big Sad and find out why he's saying
That's a whole other thing.
Do you have any idea why he said that shit about OTR?
Yeah.
Oh, Lefty. And
Let's see if we can get him to commentate on this. Fuck. Of course, he got a new number. These rappers, man.
So
I'm gonna text him. Or
Man,
DM him.
Lefty
I heard a story.
Yeah, tell me what you heard.
And I could say this could be wrong. Ant might have more context than me about this. You feel me? Just because you feel me? Under the
man, fraud. He off the.
No. I might have more.
He like what?
You might have more insight about this because you feel me? Like
he with.
He's under
Big
the
Sad.
umbrella.
Threes,
You feel me?
please.
Yeah, threes.
Ooh, more insight on what?
Okay.
So
Big Sad.
On the OTR, Big Sad situation?
Yeah, no. Okay.
I could pull it up.
So this is what the story that I heard. Okay.
Let's just start with.
You asked about the Big Sad and OTR situation.
Correct.
Yeah, let's just read the
Big
screen
Sad,
real quick. Hold on. Just show the screen. Don't get caught with the meth heads from OTR. I'm not sparing nobody. This is Big Sad's word. So this is what we're basing all this on.
So I can tell you the story. You can tell me if it's wrong or not. Okay,
Go
like
ahead.
you feel me. So the story that I heard was that there was a studio session a while ago. You feel me with Lefty Gunplay, and this is like
Just say it. No more clarification. Just say it.
Yeah, Lefty Gunplay and Big Sad had a studio session. During the session, it was brought to Lefty's attention the situation that he had with the so-called telling or whatever, this or that. You feel me? And then Lefty was like, you know what? I'm not really trying to with this song no more. And then Big Sad was like, felt some type of way about Lefty and them ever since.
That's a crazy story.
So I ain't never seen Big Sad say F Lefty Gunplay, and like one thing about it, like if it was a situation like that, like he pretty much gonna be vocal. He just would have came at Lefty Gunplay. Now the OTR situation, from my understanding, stands from from Scando, from BF. You know, Scando from BF and Big Sad, they having that, you know, they little situation, they little fallout. You know, Scando brother is the homie P. Trey, rest in peace, from Playboys, which is Big Sad boy, you know what I'm saying, before he passed away. So
West LA
Scando got out, him and Big Sad got into it over whatever they got into it about. Scando pushing OTR now. So it's just like, you know, Sad, like, you know, F Scando and FTR type situation. I don't know about the Lefty Gunplay.
Both stories could be true.
Scando Black, right?
I mean, I know the story I'm talking about is true. I just don't know about the Lefty Gunplay thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that might be true as well.
What's BF? That's Blasphemous, right?
Yeah.
Blasphemous. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's interesting that he would make it about OTR and not just say Lefty's name, because that obviously him saying OTR is like him kind of throwing everybody.
He said something about method, so he talking about Lefty, bro.
Don't
like,
go porn.
Well,
no, not like that. Because
I would assume the rest of them not doing meth, right?
No, he said. Read it again.
Okay, so the speculation that like people were making was, and this is a speculation that a lot of people had, was that it was Lefty and Chito Ranas. But from my understanding, there's no reason that that Big Sad and Chito Ranas would have any problem.
But
so.
Chito Ranas is OTR or no?
Yeah,
he is. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Man, that's crazy. I hope Big Sad taps in so we can get the phone number. But I guess at this point, we don't really know the exact story. It would be interesting to get it.
What Ant said is 100% true as well.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? Like, yeah,
but he said that then he got into it with bro about him affiliating himself with OTR. But then your kind of like story is more the root of why he might have issues with OTR.
That's kind of what I was saying.
So I feel like
before that even happened. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel like
Scandal wasn't even on.
He's
OTR.
talking about one thing,
That's
and then
newer.
your story is kind of like
happened,
after that timeline wise
in the past year. You feel me?
What just happened in the past year?
Scandal being a part of OTR.
Yeah, and Big Sad just basically saying F OTR.
But we're saying the reason why he's saying fuck OTR is because of the scenario that Lush is laying out.
Yeah, like he already had a pre. Does that make sense, Munchie?
Yeah, and Lefty had put out a video.
You might be right, but like I said, Sad. One thing about Sad vocal. Like I ain't heard him say F. He ain't gonna say OTR. He would have got at Lefty Gunplay. He very vocal.
No, but and here's the thing though, like, okay, so if there's a label, right? Let's say there's a label and I want to maintain a good relationship with them, right? Or it's a big organization and they do some stupid ass shit, and I'm like kind of annoyed with them. I might be like, ooh, I might want to say something publicly, but I'm not going to. But then if there's another or multiple other situations, then I'm going to be like, you know what? all those whatever they are over there at that. You feel me? Does that make sense, Munchie?
No, I get you.
Yeah. That's kind of how I look at it. So regardless of whatever it is, you know, there's gonna be a response.
Okay, so look, and I just got the text. Look, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even shooting down what you said, and it's funny because just like Adam said, and I don't.
But this is just people listening and hitting us up.
No, this ain't nobody hitting. This one of my boys. You know what I'm saying? This one of my boys. You feel me? And like I said, I would tap into, but like and then like Sad is hard. Sad change his number like every 2 weeks.
Right.
The homie just said that Treyway 6K said that he came from him on his IG, and I guess Treyway signed to OTR too. So it could. So
okay, so there's another. That's three different stories. That's
what the little homie just texted me and said he watching a No Jumper live. That's what he just texted me and said right now. You know what I'm saying? Just text me right now.
Treyway go come on to a situation.
Okay,
That's what's up.
Has there been any allegations of any of those other people that we talking about off of that crystal? No, not that I know.
Just
Okay. So when you say,
yeah.
All right, there,
Big Sad, if you want to do a Lefty Gunplay diss track, I'm available.
Just listen to me when I tell you.
I got you.
Like, bro, pretty vocal. Like, if he got smoke with Lefty Gunplay, he gonna say you gonna hear it in the next track, or he gonna say Lefty Gunplay 9.
But of course, like so let me ask you this: if you're Lefty, you're gonna for sure take that as personal disrespect when you're like the face of the label.
Yeah, you probably
right?
for sure.
Yeah, and people already have. Look, my bad. Look at this fool Steven, freshly cut. No more anchor. Hold on. I told him. Hey,
What? I gotta put it. Everybody go to my Instagram story in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, take your hood off, fool.
Yo.
Come on, quit playing, bro. Take your hood off, fool. Bro, are you kidding right now? Take your hood off, bro.
Yo.
There you go.
He changed his whole swag up. This bro had like the craziest Edgar ever. And now he got a straight Puerto Rican lineup.
Yeah, exactly. This was from the BX.
Shout out to Stefan.
Yo, where are my deads, B?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You don't know what they got going on because I don't be all in their business like that. But I think the OTR situation is from probably from Scando.
You just I caught something. I see something.
No. I caught that too. No, I caught it too, though. I got it too.
I'm gonna leave that.
As far as the Bristol,
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it.
Bristol Farms. It's my favorite market too.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't just say that because you don't know who is doing what and who is using what drug. You feel me? And I'm not saying nobody using nothing, but I just kind of feel like in the past and just me knowing Sad, like shit, he gonna talk. He gonna drop your name. He would have been trolling that Lefty on this shit and all that. He ain't said nothing about Lefty. So I think it's him and the old little Scandal beef.
But that's still which makes sense. But you still gonna.
I need to hear Scandal music.
I need to see video footage of Lefty fleeing the Big Sad studio session.
Fleeing?
That's insane.
Fleeing is not what was described.
Not fleeing, but you know.
How we know this shit true?
Okay, not fleeing. Removing himself.
The story I told makes Lefty sound like a stand-up street dude if we keep it in the Bundelli.
Yeah, how'd that go with that story?
Or someone who's very concerned about how they're going to be perceived in the media.
Sure.
Hey, fleeing is a funny choice of word, though. Fleeing?
Yeah, exactly.
No, is that a gang diss?
No,
it just implies cowardice.
It implies cowardice like a motherfucker.
This is the thing. Lefty, look, that Big Sad shit, Ben came and went. Like, he ain't been with all type of dudes.
What Big Sad thing, though? Or the
allegations.
I thought you meant in regarding the Lefty.
They be trying to say that he told it. So, like, he ain't had dudes at his show. He just had the shows. He just had the show where he let all them dudes come out. All these dudes function with each other. You know what I'm saying? Lefty Gunplay function with all these dudes and all that. So I don't see him in the studio now. Back then, I probably can see it like when it was fresh. It was going on. Like, hey man,
this was fresh. When that's the whole point, though.
Oh, it was a while ago.
Yeah, exactly. So like you said earlier, that makes sense. That would plant the seeds.
But we've really only known who Lefty Gunplay was for like a year or a little less than a year, I think. I think my interview with him was like 11 months ago.
No, I think it was like probably like 15 months ago.
No.
I interviewed him last year sometime.
You interviewed him like for sure like a year and a half ago.
No.
Like I would say 15 months is a good estimate.
This interview took place in
January 10th.
January.
Oh, my bad.
10th.
So it was actually 18 months ago.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I can't do math.
18 months ago. A year and a half.
Okay. You were more right than I was. I'll concede. See?
You're more
I was
right
wrong.
or you right? How you more right?
He's closer to reality than myself.
Yeah, I'll take it. That's synonymous with a promotion and no jumper. So just take
You got a date right.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I saw it recently and thought that. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Lefty Gunplay versus Big Sad. This is the reality we live in. Potentially.
and regardless, like my whole point is, even if he's not specifically dissing Big Lefty, if I'm Lefty, I'm gonna take it some type of way.
Hey, what happened to like back in the days? If you diss like somebody in the crew is beef with everybody. Like,
what do you mean?
Now,
Back in
now
the
you
day,
got
that's-
beef with Death Row, or you got beef
Yeah.
with Bad Boy. Like, shouldn't everybody OTR be tripping, right?
Yes.
But I don't, okay.
Yes.
But me and Lefty have smoke like a mud. People from OTR have talked about me in interviews and stuff like that. But then meanwhile, multiple different OTR artists have come on No Jumper, and apparently they're not trying to block that, which wouldn't surprise me because plenty of people do.